Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. In today's video we're going to check out the Edge of the Knife Rivals deck for Warhammer Underworlds. A massive thank you to Games Workshop for sending us out an early review copy. Today's video is sponsored by the Warhammer merch shop. Want to grab some merch for your favourite Warhammer army? You can use our affiliate link down below to grab your next purchase and help support the channel at the same time. So here we have the latest Rivals deck for Warhammer Underworlds, Edge of the Knife. This is a flex deck, meaning it generally likes to mix a bit of board sort of presence and control with being a bit aggressive. It likes to sort of play a more complete game, if you will. It doesn't sort of favour one way or the other. Now, it should be said, this flex deck is coming out alongside a warband that is flex as well in Borgit's Beast Grabber, so they would be perfect to play together, as they both like to sort of play the same style. But that can sort of move aside. We're going to have a look at the Edge of the Knife. We'll go through all the cards here. And so the first of these is obviously the Rivals deck. So when using the Rivals deck, fighters with a health characteristic of 2 or less and or 2 or more damage tokens are tempered. Okay, so that's obviously going to be important. So we'll keep that up there because that feels like that's going to be really important to remember. And so we go into our objectives. The first one is aggressive defense. Score immediately after a friendly fighter's attack and the attacker is holding a treasure token. We then have all in, scoreless in the end phase if there are no tempered friendly fighters in friendly territory and any tempered fighters are neutral or enemies. So straight away we can see like we're going to want to play with those tempered fighters. More tempered objectives as well. Damaged fighters, so yeah. This is wanting our fighters to take a bit of a hit but not be dead, because obviously we need them to have be alive, otherwise they're not going to count. And so a bunch of these cards, so we can sort of see like the objectives here. Score immediately after opponent's action step. Target the attack and the action step was tempered. Yeah, we can sort of see like we're wanting tempered. We're wanting our fighters to take damage but not be dead, which is an interesting sort of way to play. And so, just see, yeah, pretty much most of our objectives like revolve around like either being that tempered there or having a bit of damage on them, which is already cool. And so we'll now have a look at a bunch of the cool cards we've got, see if there's anything that really sticks out. Pick a tempered friendly fighter. In the next action step, attacks that target that fighter have -2 attack dice. That's pretty solid, in all honesty. Like that. Fake out. Pick an enemy fighter with a health characteristic of 3 or more that is adjacent to a tempered fighter and you can inflict some damage. Next action step, tempered friendly fighters cannot be pushed. So just more stuff focusing around that temper. Yep, more tempered stuff. More tempered. So yeah, you really want to make sure, which could be like interesting because obviously you can inflict like damage on yourself. It'd be interesting to sort of see like how this is going to play, because you're obviously not going to want to take an awful lot of wounds on a bunch of your fighters. What I will say is like this would work well. Obviously you either want fighters that have those 2 wounds, so just immediately are tempered straight away. So thinking warbands like Zarbag's Gits or some of the Skaven warbands, those smaller creatures, or warbands that can take the hit and will have a couple of damage and won't go down. So some of the Stormcaster warbands could work really well with that as well. Just a nice little push card. Pick an enemy fighter with health characteristic of 3 or more within 2 hexes of your leader and make a move. Tempered friendly fighters within 4 hexes of each other, remove them and swap them. All friendly fighters tempered. Oh, cool. Okay, that's a nice card. A once per game using of the uprising, we can just temper everyone for a round, like that. And then we're going to upgrade where we can just make one of our fighters tempered. So these 2 cards here straight away to me are going to be very useful in the deck. You know, if there's just someone, you know, if you are playing a warband that has someone's like 3 wounds, so doesn't want to take 2 damage, like this is the upgrade you're trying to get on them. Deadly aim for ensnare, fueled by pain. That's pretty cool because obviously you're going to actually take damage tokens, so fueled by pain could be pretty cool to get some damage out of. Great fortitude, extra point of health could be really helpful with all of that. And so yeah, we sort of look at a bunch of these different warbands here, and sorry, the different cards. I'm thinking, yeah, like warbands like Stormcast are some of the smaller creature ones that have a lot of 2 wound people, so the Grots and the Skaven warbands would definitely work. Anything sort of like that. But what's your thought of the new Rivals deck? Let us know your thoughts. Let us know what warbands you think might work well with this as well. And so thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below letting us know your thoughts on what it was we were talking about. If you'd like to, you can go join our Discord server, which is linked in the video's description, as are all the places you can help support the channel as well. Once again, thank you for joining. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey.